So, when we last left this off, we concluded with some synthesis, because of course we did. And the last thing we heard was that Commissioner Snap is probably going to Infern Isle with the Incarnus. Actually, let me go back into the scout post, because I do want to show something else. Always funny calling Dad by the Dad nickname. I could also go the Goo Maiden route, even though I know it's Gomaden. I want to show one more thing off here before we head out to Infern Isle. So, off stream, I did manage to get a Gigantes on Infant Isle, and I fused that together with RT, our King Slime, to make Shibibble, the Buffalogre. And in theory, what we could do is combine Shibibble and Alchemy to get Malroth, the final boss of Dragon Quest II. However, we are not going to do that, because one, we would have to train Malroth up again, and two, instead of having Double Trouble, one of the best traits in the game, Malroth has Artful Dodger. The first final boss I would have. That is correct. Malroth is something that would be very cool in the postgame maybe, but for just finishing the main story here, we are going to stay with our Demon-at-Arms. Just wanted to show you that we could do that. But we've spent a lot of time in this game grinding already. So I think by now our focus should be on actually continuing the story. So we're going to go over to Infern Isle. And this place suddenly looks very different.
Well, go then if you must. My destiny is on this island, for good or bad. Come on, old man, we have to get out of here right now.
What do you have to say? A huge hole opened in the sky and then something started pouring from it. It's right over the wastelands. Something big is happening out there. A cataclysm has come. No one can stay on this island and survive. This door is still closed. What happened here? The door's seal has been broken. And there's an ill wind blowing in from the wastelands beyond. The situation is out of control if we don't get everyone off Infern Isle soon. But it is open. And this is the part of Infern Isle we could not access earlier. Stay away from the wastelands, it's chaos out there. What is this? Could this be the ancient catastrophe all over again? We got a volcano or something. When we were hearing about this earlier, it did say something about the Earth twisting upward to receive whatever is coming from the Dark World, I think. Something to that effect, at least. And you know, at the end of the world, of course, what would be there but chickens? Oh look, Possum Oakwood is playing Dragon Quest. Shocking, I know, right? Welcome in, Pankraru. Oh, Double Trouble is such a good trade. Oh, the Cocketeer is faster than Rainer. Was this a DS game? Yes, it was. Or it is. Helios! Welcome in! Congrats on the level up. Okay, this is a dead end. How do you get down there? Oh. I think I see. What have you missed? Ah! You mean today or in the game? Today, not much. I did show off a synthesis that we could make, but I didn't... Oh, wait, that's the way from the other end of the island. Okay, we're just going to ignore that. I just showed off a synthesis we could make, but since I don't want to grind up again before facing the final dungeon here, we're not going to do that, but we could theoretically make one of the final bosses in the series. But as you can see, we are in a very good position to tackle this place right now. So, starting with another monster from level 1 again, and getting that back up into the 20s, didn't seem like it was necessary. Let me give some orders here so we don't just kill everything, and then we can try to scout one of the Cocketeers. And then Dean's attack should be enough to kill that one, yep. And then... this is really good about Double Trouble as well. If you scout... 28% from one hit. And then Alchemy just does it again. And for Rainer, it's the same. Even for scouting, they attack twice. So we've got a Cocketeer now, and I once again forgot to open my random number generator up. Oh. Okay, how many names do we have left? Quite a few. More good times ahead. Hell yeah. Thanks for the 7-stream streak. Okay, this Cocketeer is going to be named Ragdoll. Send that to storage. Then we make our way further up this mountain that has appeared here in the wastelands. Oh, we got some skeleton soldiers too. Though this is not the first place where you can find them. Oh, but we have some wild Silverpithecus? Silverpithecae? I don't know what the plural for that would be. We have wild devil monkeys. Silverpithecae. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it sounds a bit weird. But yeah, we've obtained one of those a while ago through synthesis. But now we could just get more of them. Which is especially nice for synthesis purposes. Oh, can we go down here? We have a treasure chest. It's actually a mimic! And we don't have the mimic yet. We did get a canna box. Different monsters. I'm not really a fan of how many monsters in this game are just palette swaps. Like, I get that palette swaps have been a big thing throughout the series. But if the focus is to collect different monsters, it feels a bit disappointing if your cool new monster is just a different one with a different color. Like, even more so than just if you're fighting them in the normal games. Failed to scout. Oh, it takes offense. Okay, in that case, we're just going to kill this. It's not too bad to miss out on the mimic here. There's something else coming up later that would be more devastating. But we can survive without that mimic. Let me try to get a Tyrannosaurus here. Does that even count as a pun if the name just uses the same word as the original word? Like, Tyrannosaurus is already tyrant lizard. And they just went, oh, what if we call the Tyrannosaurus Tyrantosaurus? As if that's not the exact same meaning. You do like the color swaps with different tools. Yeah, that is a different conversation, I agree. Having, like, little differences between them that aren't just the color is always nice. Yeah, like having the Hexaurus with the axe and then the Tyrantosaurus with a hammer, or having the Desert Demon, which is like the Archdemon, but instead of a trident, it has a spoon. Yeah, the Belial with the spoon, exactly, the Desert Demon. Or, oh, I forgot what it was called exactly, but one of the living armors, the red one, has like a halberd, I think? Different weapon, definitely. Have I looked at the Dragon Quest VII Remake? No, not the Rose Garden. The other one. Have I looked at the Dragon Quest VII Remake demo? I did play that in my own time, yes. And I do like what they're doing with it. I'm still not sure what I think about the stuff that they're apparently cutting, but I did like that the movement speed on the overworld was a lot faster than in the 3DS version. It's probably more comparable to the original PlayStation version, which I have not played, but I do enjoy that. I feel like the 3DS version had a similar problem to this game, where moving from A to B would just take more time than you would think it should. And it seems like that problem does not exist in that form in the reimagined version. Also, I didn't even say that I named the Tyrannosaurus after Lazy Gobbo, who's called B. Oh yeah, and one thing I found really funny about the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined demo was they introduced a new fight that's way earlier than in the other versions. You know, to like loosen up the prologue a bit so you get some actual gameplay earlier. But that means the reaction of the characters when they first see slimes comes off as a bit weird. The tablet one, yep. Yep, there's an extra fight before you ever complete the first tablet, when you're still collecting the tablet pieces. I like the general idea, but then the character is still going like, oh, wow, those were monsters when you've already had a fight. It is a bit weird. But yeah, in general, I think it looks very promising. I did have one issue that didn't really have anything to do with the like gameplay, but with the voice lines. Maribel is the most shook, so it's not too out there. That's true. The voice lines were a bit weird because the audio felt very different from voice line to voice line. Like sometimes they would just be way too quiet. I don't know why that is, but it was weird. Anyway.
Possum, why are you here? Do not try to stop me. With Snap's assistance, I shall complete my mission. Not even you can stop us anymore. And I will stop you if you try. Grrr.
No, Clonk. You're so evil now.
No, keep that away from me. The dark matter is drawn from me. Curse you. I will destroy you,
Possum. It is very funny that the evil Incarnus talks in all caps, except for your name, because it just uses the text you put in. But it looks very funny. And here we have our first boss battle here.
The Ace of Spades!
So we're going to Oomph, we're going to Helm Splitter, and we're going to Kabuff. Seems like a good setup turn. Oh, the Shadow Slash goes off before we kabuff. That's a bit problematic. But now we increase our defenses. Helm Splitter did not go off. We're going to Oomph Rainer too. Rainer is going to kabuff now. And yeah, sure, Dean is just going to full heal. Oh, Kazam. Okay, we've got our defenses set up. We've got our offenses set up. At this point, not give orders, we're going to set up our tactics. Rainer and Alchemy show no mercy. Dean focuses on healing. And if we now just let them do their thing, we have 4 oomphed attacks per turn and a healer. Normal attack from the Ace of Spades does 17 damage. Rainer tries Helm Splitter. Sadly, no defense drop, but we get a normal attack in afterwards. None of the ooms are gone. There, Alchemy's attack power returns to normal. Helm Splitter from Rainer again. Still no defense drop. Rainer's attack power also returns to normal. In that case, I think Alchemy is going to oomph Rainer, and then we're just going to let the other two do their thing. So Rainer still has 2 oomphed attacks. And that's the Ace of Spades. That's a level up for Alchemy and for Dean. Sorry, Clonk, we're going to check out if there's something on this side first. Nope, there's nothing. Okay, now we continue with the story. We're going to use the Baryon Sphere on Clonk to absorb the dark matter. Heal the puppy.
What happened to me? I remember being swallowed up by darkness. Something evil ruled my heart. It was that dang rock music. Awesome, you rescued me from its grip. But what have I done? I am the Incarnus, yet I have willingly opened the gate to the dark world. Curse that Snap. He used me as a puppet. He awoke my dark side so that I would open the gate for him. Not only that, I made the passageway between the 2 worlds even wider. This is what he was plotting from the very beginning. And now dark matter is flooding through from the other side. More dark matter has already poured into this world than ever before. We have to stop it, lest the world be swallowed up by the darkness. My mission now is to close that gate, and quickly. Where is it? Where is the mark? Snap has it! He must have taken it from me after I opened the gate. He's inside this mountain. What further evil is he plotting? I must thank you for coming after me. You are a true friend indeed. Now, Possum, Will you come with me a little further?
Well, of course. And now we can add Clonk to our party again. We're just going to keep you as a substitute. Probably going to send Virgo to storage. And Clonk joins the team again. With that, we now enter the really, actually, truly final dungeon. I have to use Clonk? I don't. I don't have to. I just added them to the substitutes list so that it makes some narrative sense that they are with us. I think this dungeon is called Tartarus. There's no actual way to see that here, I think. Maybe with a quick save, I'm not sure. Got more skeleton soldiers. Of course it's named Tartarus. Yeah, of course, what else? Ooh, liquid metal slime! Ooh, liquid metal slime. I thought those only appeared here in the post-game. But apparently they just appear here normally. Come on. Alchemy, Metal Slash. One down. Oh yeah, because we don't have the obsidian sword equipped currently. Dean, that critical hit went to the wrong enemy. Also, I think Dean is the only monster that we have that actually has one of the metal weapons equipped. I just need you to not run away this turn. Damn it. I mean, I was convinced that the liquid metal slimes only appeared here in the post-game. Maybe it's just the Metal King slimes that do that. The liquid metal slimes are here normally. Ooh, Sage's Elixir. Oh. Oh, the clowning. Well, that's a funny overlap. So, because earlier Green clowned me first, and then scrimblowed me, the clowning went away on the scrimblow, but now it's back. And now there's no timer to turn it back off. Well, that's something. Never-ending nose. Well, I would feel bad if I just turned this off completely now. So instead what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it off again and then I'm going to activate the clown so you have the normal timer for that. Okay? So no clown here. And then we clown again. And now it's on the normal timer. Okay, was this? Oh, we also gotta grab my controller again, despite playing this on a 3DS. Was it this treasure chest? Let me... get across here. Okay, here we can go back inside. I think this treasure chest might be where we need to be careful. Is it? Nope. This is just a copy of Positive Polar. Okay. It is a treasure chest outside. Oh, wait, this looks like the correct way forward. Think I might have missed out on some optional stuff earlier. So let me just head back really quickly. And go further up in the other room. Because of course, we don't want to miss out on anything here. So if we go further up here... this gets us to a different room. Yeah. And here we have another liquid metal slime. And a fallen priest. Okay, let's maybe try to get the liquid metal slime first. Well, it's not going to work if the fallen priest dodges our normal attacks. That's not what I was hoping would happen. I mean, originally I did want to recruit the fallen priest. But, you know, liquid metal slimes have priority. Oh, it stays. Come on. 2 points of damage from Metal Slash. Ah, no damage from the normal attack. Dean does 3 though. Because Dean has the metal weapon. Oh, it has to be like 1 HP off or something. Come on, don't run away. Oh, alchemy is faster, let's go. And it was 1 HP, yep. Oh, we got it. Let's go. That's another 10,000 experience points. Rainer gets a level up. And gets 12 skill points. Alright, Rainer, what are we going to put your skill points into? Okay, 10 of those into attack boost 2, and then I think that's... yeah, that's complete then. That's maxed out attack boost 2. And then we can go into Defender or Diminisher. We're going to work on Diminisher, because Defender we only have for Kabuff. And we already got Kabuff. Okay, now let's try to get another Fallen Priest. Maybe this time without a Liquid Metal Slime? Yeah, okay, it's 3 of them. They're too stunned to act. Let's try to take 2 of them out. Ah, it's not enough. It's not enough if Alchemy attacks once. But if Dean and Rainer attack, it is enough. Okay, so we're just going to take the second one out as well, and we're going to Oomph Rainer. So we're going to have 5 attacks, 2 of them oomphed. I'm pretty sure we should have that in the back then. Be prepared to scout. 19. 37. 48, almost 50% just from 3 normal attacks, and now we get the oomphed attacks. Yep, easy 100%. Let's go. Alright, the Fallen Priest. It's going to be called Sorsha. Or Sorcia. I don't know actually. But it's spelled like this. Send to storage. And then we can go up here. And on this platform that is curiously boss arena shaped, we run into another boss troll. So, unlike the one on Third Isle, this one is actually treated like a boss, and you cannot scout it, it's grayed out. So the only thing you can do is fight it. And I think even without any setup, our monsters should be able to cleanly defeat this boss troll. Okay, we're taking some damage, but 2 turns with a bit of help from poison damage, and the boss troll is gone. It's going to be a bit interesting later on to think about this being a boss troll. But right now, you just need to know that there are a few of these mini-bosses in here. But none of them should be a problem if you can defeat the Ace of Spades at the entrance of this dungeon. We can go further up here. And I think this is where we ended up with the way through the outside area as well, just down there. I think that's where we came in from on the other route. So now that split path has joined up again. And we can climb up here. And we have another curiously boss-shaped area. And a treasure chest. 2 treasure chests, actually. But before we can get there... Oh my god! It's a black dragon. Oh, hydrate. Welcome in Neos. Okay. Oomph. Helm Splitter. Kabuff. It's you again after a long time. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. Blazing Fire. Okay, Alchemy is going to oomph herself, and then with the other two we're skipping, so they just follow their tactics. Rainer uses Helm Splitter again. The defense greatly decreases, and then we get a normal attack. Oh, Blast Slash, 59 damage, but Dean casts multi-heal now, so that's totally fine. And now we just let them act. Oh no, not the dodge! And there goes the Black Dragon. And we receive a Dragon's Blight. Not skill allocation. Is that a better weapon for alchemy? It is! We actually get up to 404 attack that way. And then I think Rainer can equip the Forester's Axe. Yeah. So Rainer is at 413 attack now. Alchemy is at 404. We can oomph both of them and they can both attack twice. You might you might notice something here. Okay, Dean's best weapon is still the Metal Talons. You might notice something here. We are very strong. We get a Panacea, and here in this chest we have a Warlord's Hammer. Okay, wait, is that stronger for anyone? It is a better weapon for Dean, in fact. So now we don't have any metal weapons equipped if we run into a liquid metal slime, but that's a small price to pay. We're already quite well leveled. We don't need to go metal slime hunting right now. So instead, we're going to move on. We're in another outside area. And I think... was this it? Oh, I think that's the treasure chest we're looking for. Ew, it's pulsating. What is it with these really, truly, actually final dungeons and being weirdly organic? Why is that such a big trope? Also, I can't control the camera too well, but we've got some monsters frozen or encased in something in the walls. There's another Silverpithecus, and there's some free roaming as well. Easily dealt with, though. Another treasure chest in a weirdly open area. Surely that's nothing. We get a jumbo insulate, and it actually is nothing. Isn't that surprising? Ew. What the fuck is happening here? Okay, so there we can go outside, but we can also go further up. I think it's the way outside that gets us to the chest that we want. Okay, there's nothing on this side. But if we go here, that should be the red chest we saw. And surely this is the one I'm thinking of. Which in that case, we should probably heal. Awesome, opens the treasure chest. Taints a zombie's bite. Okay, that's not what I was thinking of, actually. Is that better for Rainer? Yup, 420 attack. And extra damage to zombies. Okay, there's some treasure chest in here, though, that we really want for something other than its contents. Oh yeah, it actually says some silver pithecae. Huh. So there we have our answer. The plural for silver pithecus is actually silver pithecae. And we get another level up for alchemy. No new skill points, sadly. And we're in another outside area. Going further up the mountain. Surely it's you. Uh-oh, it's a trap box! There it is. That's what I was thinking of. The trap box draws near. The trap box is incredibly difficult to make through synthesis. I think it's a rank S monster. So, like the Killing Machine, or like Melroth, which I showed earlier. It's also quite strong, actually. So we're going to Oomph, we're going to Helm Splitter, and we're going to Kabuff. And we are going to try to get this. The issue is that the trap box, similar to the green dragon in the Palatial Isle Temple and the boss troll on Third Isle, only spawns once. If you defeat it, if you scout it, it's gone forever. So we're not going to try to defeat it. Actually, let me Oomph Dean first, so we can try for another Helm Splitter without risking anything. We really want to scout this. But since it is a strong rank S monster, that's easier said than done. No defense drop. Okay. Alright, now we just Oomph Rainer and hope nobody's attack goes back down. Perfect. Now we try to scout. This is still not going to be great chances. 9%? 17%? 25%? So we might get to the 40 mark. Like around 40%. 38. Failed to scout. It's still assessing the situation, though. Alchemy is not affected by snooze. Perfect. We can try again. 38% is quite good for what this monster is. Aw, not the dodge. So we're going to be closer to 30 now. Which is still... yeah. Okay. Failed to scout, and it takes offense. Damn it. If we flee, it should still be there, I think. So we can try again. No, I think it might be gone. Which would be a shame. But I tried my best if it actually is gone now. So there's not much else I could have done. You know, unless it's back now that I've run away. No. No, I think with that monster actually just running away also makes it so it's gone. That's a shame. We could reset now and just do all of this again. But I don't want to do that, and... you know, with these difficult-to-get monsters... like, yeah, it would be easier to get it through scouting than synthesis. But it's not like they're fully gone. And then there's also the fact that you cannot 100% get all the monsters without cheating anyway. So really it would have just been nice if we could have gotten that, but it's not. It's not important. So we're just going to make our way through the rest of the dungeon. Get a Staff of Darkness. A staff pulsating with dark energy. That's a weaker weapon for everyone. At least everyone we currently have in our party. Maybe there's some monsters that don't get better weapons than the staffs. And then that probably is a fine addition to your arsenal, but... nah. We don't need it. Alright, Rainer back to full health. Nice. And the Phantom Swordsman takes a lot of damage there. And we get a level up. Nice. You know, I honestly have no idea why you can go down here. Like, there's nothing here. And you can clearly see from up there that there's nothing here. You just get a closer look at this collection of tormented souls or whatever that is here at the bottom of this room. And you can also very nicely see that on the map already. Very interesting interior design here. But yeah, the actual way through here is, of course, just to go up. As we've been doing the whole time. Just gotta see where... Oh, I think I went the wrong way up. Yeah, this is where we came from. We want to go up the other way. This up, not the other up. Oh, new monster. We've got the soul spawn. Just an immediate scout here. And let's see how that goes. Much easier than the trap box. Okay, and the trap box is going to be called 7 Wolves. Close enough. Send you to storage. And then we make our way further up. Weirdly empty room. With a weirdly boss arena shaped area here. Surely that's nothing. The twist is that the boss only appears after you've gotten through the boss arena shaped part of the room. Yeah, here we have the Atlas. It's a perfectly normal room. So, as you can probably guess from how the Atlas is looking, it's a very physically oriented monster. It is just a recolor of the Gigantes. So we're going to kabuff a lot. Well, twice, because doing it more than twice doesn't do anything. Did I oomph Rainer or did I oomph Alchemy? Don't remember. I think I oomphed Rainer. Yep. Otherwise, the attack power would not have increased there. And now we just let them do their thing again. Even with all the attack power of Atlas, we only take like 50 damage. Meanwhile, we're dishing out like 1,200 per turn. And that's the Atlas defeated. So we can move on to the next part of this dungeon. Oh, no more clowning. Oh, are we already here? I thought there was gonna be one more. Maybe we missed an area? Like, I was sure there was gonna be another boss fight. No more clowning around. Okay, in that case, I'm just going to directly address what I was thinking. Because, we just fought Atlas. At Cell headquarters, we fought Belial. And I was sure in here we would also fight Pazuzu. You know, the 3 bosses you fought in Hargan's Keep in Dragon Quest II. Apparently I misremembered Pazuzu. But it's still kind of weird how, you know, Atlas is in here, Belial is in a completely different area, and Pazuzu is just not here at all? Unless it is, and we just missed it. Which in that case, it would be weird that Atlas and Pazuzu are here, but Belial is somewhere completely different. Okay, we've got some Sage's Elixirs. We're going to use one on Dean here to restore some MP. And then we are going to restructure our items a little bit. We definitely do not want medicinal herbs taking up space anymore. So yeah, now we've got some menuing. One Sage's Elixir in hand is probably fine. Special medicine is good to have. Let's actually... carry some Yggdrasil Dew in our hand as well. We have some magic elixirs, so we can fully recover our MP. That's nice. We also have an Elfin Elixir. Let's carry that in our hand. Just in case, let's carry a second Yggdrasil Leaf. And some Oomph Powder. In hand 3, that's good. A Jumbo Insulate. And then, now that we are here, on top of Tartarus, I think that's what it was called, let's use up our seeds. We have a Seed of Life. Everyone kind of has good HP, but I think we're just going to give Dean a bit more. Similarly, Seed of Magic for Dean. The other two don't really use that too much. Seed of Strength. Raynor is at 420, Alchemy is at 409. So we're going to give Alchemy a bit more attack power. Seed of Defense. 300 on Alchemy, 245 on Raynor, 252 on Dean. I think we're going to give 2 to Dean, 1 to Raynor. Seed of Agility, that's going on Raynor. Seed of Wisdom, that's going on Dean, because Wisdom does also have an impact on how much you heal. And that is all. We still have the Sacred Talents, which we just picked up, which we can equip with Dean. And then in our hand we have 2 Yggdrasil Leaves, 1 Sage's Elixir, 2 Special Medicines, 2 Yggdrasil Dews, 1 Elfin Elixir, and 3 Oomph Powders, and a Jumbo Insulate. I think that's good. Then, we have Alchemy, our Demon at Arms, at level 28, Raynor, our Belial, at level 26, and Dean, our King Bubble Slime, at level 29. That rhymes. With all of that, we're approaching the summit.
Oh dear, you seem to have changed color again. Now why is that? You were supposed to be guarding the entrance for me.
Silence! You underestimated my master's strength.
But of course, I'd quite forgotten about Possum.
Where is the mark? I know that you have it.
What a ferocious little monster you are. I'm trembling at the knees. I'm so glad I took the mark from you when I had the chance.
If we do not close the gate, this world will become just like the Dark World.
Exactly. We shall turn this world into a paradise for monsters. I couldn't have done it without your help. See? Look what you've done to the sky!
Yeah, we've already seen that.
Dark matter is pouring into this world like manna from heaven. Now I shall give you another dose of dark matter and we shall be friends again. Time to take your medicine. It's just what the doctor ordered.
Nuh-uh.
The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Ah, Trump's work, no doubt. I do hope he enjoyed reading my research notes. Bah, it won't stop me. I'll show you true power.
The same thing, but again. And that's too much.
Oh, did I break your toy? Oh, how boring. And I only used a fraction of my power. Now let's try this again, shall we?
Is this the end?
Goodbye. Huh. Huh? Very strange. I seem to be running low on dark matter. Well, not to worry. There's lots more where that came from. Thanks to our good friend the Incarnus, I can call upon an endless supply. Why don't you play with my friends here while I refill my sphere?
Our next boss fight in this gauntlet here is against the Buffalogre and the Mohawker. Once again, we're going to Oomph, we're going to Kabuff, and we're going to Kabuff. That duo works so well. Well, they were designed to be a duo. Like, you always see these two monsters together. Looks so much like a Sentai villain duo. I would not be surprised if that was the inspiration. Fold them like an omelet. Alchemy Oomph, and then we skip with the other two, so they just follow their tactics. Ha! 1 damage! The Buffalogre psychs itself up. But with the defense greatly decreased, I don't think it will be on the field long enough to be a problem. 416 damage from Alchemy. Do that again, Buffalogre defeated. Easy. Defense drop on the Mohawker too. And we take no damage in return. And there they go. The enemy are defeated. We get 3,000 more experience points. The Buffalogre drops a treasure chest that contains a seed of life. And the Mohawker drops a treasure chest that contains a seed of magic. Just when we thought we had used up all of them.
This should do it, I think. Huh? Wow!
Oops. A cascade of dark matter.
What's happened? Why does everyone look smaller? Goodness gracious! Is this my head? And look at my body! I am a monster! Of course, dark matter has the power to transform humans into monsters. What an amazing discovery! Incredible! I must share it with the whole world. Oh, it won't be much longer now, Possum. See? Your own monsters are growing stronger thanks to the dark matter. Soon, your Incarnus will once again be transformed. And then, we shall all be monsters and live happily ever after.
Lunatic! Give me the mark, and I shall seal the gate to the dark world.
Why so hostile? We used to be such good friends. After all, it was you who opened the gate for me. But if you insist on getting in my way, then I will destroy you!
Come, Possum. Attack. This thing has ceased to be human. No longer deserves our mercy.
Okay. A little extreme there, but who am I to argue that? And this is the actual final boss fight. We have Dr. Snapped, Dr. Snap's monster form, and he is joined by a tortured soul and a demon at arms. Similar to our own, the demon at arms has double trouble. Dr. Snapped has double trouble too. You love the Dr. Snapped name. It is very good. We are still going to... Actually, we are going to start with an item. To make this go a little faster, we're going to use an oomph powder. And then we're going to oomph Rainer. Rainer is going to start with a Helm Splitter on the Demon at Arms. Dean is going to Kabuff. The mouth down below is a design choice. It very much is. Dr. Snapped also has a disruptive wave, so just because we're set up now, that does not mean we're going to just cleanly do this fight. He could just disruptive wave turn 1, and all of this would have been for naught. Hold. Okay, just attacks. Nice. And since both Alchemy and Rainer are oomphed, I think we're just going to let them fight. Alright, there goes the Demon at Arms. Now if we get the Tortured Soul out of there quickly as well, that would be very convenient. So, funny thing about Dr. Snapped. Since this is a Dragon Quest Monsters game, and a big appeal of the Dragon Quest Monsters games is that you can have... Okay, hydrate. And stretch. Let me finish my thought. But thank you. And a big appeal of the Dragon Quest Monsters games is that you can use those super powerful bosses from the games in your party. Dr. Snapped is also a monster that you can synthesize. Funnily enough, he is not. You can recruit? No, you can synthesize him. Funnily enough, he is not locked behind the post game. In theory, if you spend like 50 hours grinding, you can make a Dr. Snapped without leaving Infant Isle, the very first island you can travel to. Which is a very interesting time paradox. Because the monster Dr. Snapped should not exist at that point in time. You could argue that he shouldn't even exist right now. But yeah, he's not really too fond of using Disruptive Wave, I guess. I was fully expecting that to be more of an issue. But with all the damage we're dishing out, this could be a very fast final boss fight. Okay, Rainer's stats return to normal. Just a normal attack. I don't know why he's not using a Disruptive Wave. You know what? I'm not even going to set up Rainer's attack again. Why should I? We're just tearing through this guy. And there he goes! Double Trouble is so good, man. That boss fight can actually be a problem.
Please, please, I beg of you, do not close the gate. This opportunity comes but once every 300 years. Let the Dark World in, and allow humanity to evolve into something far greater. Don't you see how wonderful it will be? I did this for humanity's sake!
Your soul is steeped in dark matter, yet you presume to act for the good of humanity? You are already a denizen of the Dark World, and an abomination upon this one.
No, no, you blind yourself to the truth. But it matters not. The mark is within me now. It will be destroyed along with me and lost forever. No matter what you do, this world will be transformed. You cannot stop it now.
Hey guys, it's me, Charlie. Hey, did that guy just turn into sand?
Deluded fool. The ancient mark cannot be destroyed so easily.
Oh my god, it's a shiny Incarnus!
Finally, I shall bear it on my forehead and complete my sacred mission. I must thank you, my friend. I could not have done this without you. I shall never forget the days we fought side by side. Just one more time. I would like to fight alongside you in the Scouts Challenge. I go now to complete my mission, but I will not bid you farewell.
Meow. There they go. The gate to the Dark World closed. and the skies over Green Base became clear once more. Slowly the sun sank below the horizon, and night came, but still, Clonk did not return. Many more days and nights were to pass. But in all that time, no one ever saw Clonk. Bye, Clonk.
Ah, Possum, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. You should go straight to MSO headquarters. The, new commissioner wants to see you.
You haven't just come from Infernile, have you? I thought it's been days. Why did we just leave Infernile? Well, anyway, it looks like the crisis there is over. I wonder whose work that could have been.
Oh, is that right? You've been to Infernile? What did you hear? They say it's crawling with new, more powerful monsters now.
They're not that powerful. You know, my monsters are way stronger.
Da-da-da-da! It's News Hour, and I'm your host, Canesta Croupier. Newsflash! MSO announces new commissioner. Make sure you check it out.
Can we... Theoretically, it's locked and won't open. Aw, too bad.
The department store is temporarily closed. Well, it was open for the entire duration of the challenge. I suppose they need to close sometimes.
Yeah, get those poor workers some rest. It's been a long time since Commissioner Snap left. But the MSO has finally named a replacement. They made an announcement just the other day. I'm not sure they picked the right person. Oh, who could that be? Could it be... Slimon? Could it be... Triger? Could it even be Missy? Hey champ, have you met the new commissioner yet? No. Politics, eh? Best not to think about it. So true. Sometimes it's best not to think about it, but if you're completely apolitical, that's also an issue. Hey champ, glad to see you're still in one piece. No, I'm in Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. I was worried about you. Someone told me you'd gone to Infernile. Oh, old man just disappeared for a second. The commissioner left without a word of explanation. The fact that no one knows why just shows how little we really know about him. The commissioner is expecting you. Please go straight in. What if I go in curved?
Hi there, kiddo. Today's my first day as the new MSO commissioner. Oh, don't look so shocked. Didn't you know Mommy is a major sponsor of the MSO? With old Snap gone, I was the obvious choice to succeed him. Cash and connections, darling. You'll need some if you want to play politics. Mommy promised she'd make me commissioner if I won the challenge. But then you got in the way of that. Quite annoying it was. But I forgive you. I'm going to make some changes to the challenge. Put my own personal spin on it. What's that look for? It's going to be brilliant! It'll be way better than those old challenges, I can promise you that. And you're the champion, so you have to compete. Hey, wait a minute. What happened to that little doggy of yours? You don't say. Wow, that's some pretty heavy stuff. Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Remember when I told you I'd heard your name before? Well, I finally figured out where. You're that Trump's kid, aren't you? It was something Mommy said. She told me that Trump had this delinquent for his son. That's when I put two and two together, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Anyway, you're dismissed. I have to come up with a plan for the next challenge. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you go and visit Infant Isle? You can, like, go and pay your respects at the Scout Stone or something. Go on then, skedaddle. And by the time you get back, the all-new challenge will be ready to go.
And the game ends just as it began. We need to visit the Scout Stone. So we're going to head over to Infant Isle once more.
Why does this place teem with humans? Can it be that the Scouts' accursed contest is about to begin?
We're getting flashbacks to all our good times with Clonk.
Help me, human.
But if we are to travel together, you should tell me your name. Possum? Very well. As for me, you may call me what you will. So I am to be called Clonk? Very well. What a crazy turn of events, challenge fans! But hey, that's the MSO for you! Possum wins the 7th Monster Scout Challenge! We don't even get any flashbacks to the plucked chicken. Possum, did you hear? We won! We've been declared challenge champions! I made the right decision when I chose you. We make a winning team. And here we are again. A temple atop Infant Isle. The Scout Stone inside. The worn old Scout Stone stands before Possum. Is it time to take the pledge? Possum slowly closes his eyes. Ah, there you are. I've been searching high and low for you. It's Clonk! I thought you would wait for me back on that island. But you left. Are you ready? Then let's go. I imagine a new challenge will be starting soon. Are you surprised to see me again? Remember, I never said farewell. There are many more battles ahead of us, friend, and you will always be my master. And that is the end of Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. We are reunited with our big dog. I have said my piece on this game quite a bit during the playthrough already. I think it did a lot of good for the Dragon Quest Monsters series, introducing the scouting system and the way you let your monsters learn skills. I think all of that is really good. I just don't think the first Joker game has aged all that well. I've been saying it a lot that Joker 2 fixed a lot of issues that I have with this game. Not the least of which is just the traveling speed of the protagonist. And the menu design. But, you know, Joker 2 would not exist without this game. So you can't totally dismiss this one. It's still the same appeal of making strong monsters, and this walked so the others could run. And boy, did it walk at a snail's pace. It still has the same appeal as the other monsters games of just making very broken monsters. You're a bit more limited in how broken they can be. There's like maximum stats for specific species and all that. But, you know, this still appeals to a lot of things that I like about monster collecting games. So while I have my criticisms, I cannot bring myself to really dislike this game. Even if I wish some of the things were better. The speed in 2 is still the same, but the maps are much better designed. So, and you have a working zoom too. I think the speed is a bit faster in 2. The protagonist is still not incredibly fast, but he's faster than in this. And then it comes also down to what you said about the maps being better designed and zoom actually being worth a damn. That makes a huge difference as well. Well, time to save our adventure log. Now that we've completed the main story of Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. We actually were quite a bit faster than I thought. I thought this stream today would be around 2.5 hours, maybe. I was a bit off. Now we could take a look at the beginning of the post-game. Yeah. That's Dragon Quest Monsters Joker, I guess. A very mixed bag. If you look at it in total. You know, what the hell. Let us take a look at how the post-game starts.
Hey, back already?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either.
And look who's with you, you lost doggy. I haven't forgotten what you said. Oh, whatever. Listen, I've come up with a new challenge. Until now, people have had to wait years between challenges, right? But that's way too long. We need to be proactive, appeal to a younger market. So, I propose a non-stop challenge. Think about it, 24/7 action. Of course, that requires some rule changes. First, the scouts have to meet certain requirements, namely attaining rank X in the battle arena and passing the advanced Monster Scout proficiency test. And then, those scouts who make the grade get to fight the commissioner, aka me. It's gonna be called Solitaire's Challenge. Now, is that cool or what? Anyway, I want you to compete in Solitaire's Challenge. You don't have to register or anything, but talk to reception for the details.
And yep, that is your goal in the postgame. Fulfill the requirements and compete in Solitaire's Challenge. But as I said, until we actually do that, it's gonna be a long time. So I think instead what we're going to do now is of course some synthesis. What better way to end this than to synthesize the monsters that have saved the world one more time? Let's see what we can actually make. Especially with the new monsters we've gotten. We can turn Rainer into a great dragon. Or a tortured soul. That's also a great dragon. Or a Yabby. Let's see. Is there a way for me to turn Dean into... No, there's not. I was thinking of turning Dean into a living statue, but the only way to do that would be to use up our killing machine Nimbly. And I don't want to do that. So we would have to get another material monster to do that. I don't want to turn Dean into a puppeteer. Maybe we can look at some of the other combinations. You know, not our main monsters, just what else we have. Get some more new monsters registered. We have 7 Wolves the Soulspawn and Be the Tyrannosaurus. We can make a Stark Raven with that. Or a Dark Slime. Any other new options? I think that also gets us the Giant Moth, yeah. Okay, so most combinations result in us getting a Stark Raven. Sure. That little creature is apparently a rank B monster. And you are going to be called Mukutu. Graveheart, Birdbrain, and an Action Guard? What is an Action Guard? Gets us more HP at least. Sure. Oh yeah, what are the synthesis picks right now? Oh! Oh, we can make a Dracularge. With Virgo and Ragdoll. Dracularge is actually really nice to have. So, your name is going to be... Katsuki. Alright. Got a Dracularge. Attack boost, fire breath ward, and... Hive Mind, Bird Brain, Boomboxer. Which one? Think Hive Mind. Send you to storage. Oh yeah, what other synthesis picks do we have? Another way to make a living statue, but it still takes nimbly. Oh. We can make a puppeteer from our Wild Slime and Dingaling. Chaos and Ezza. Make a puppeteer. And the puppeteer is going to be called Malinim. What skills are you going to get? Champion, attack boost, and agility boost, sure. Send you to storage. Spubs! Congrats on the level up, welcome in. You sadly missed the final boss fight, but we're currently just doing some more monster combinations. Oh man. Okay, sadly, not much we can do with Doc Jam there. What about Grugs? Grugs and Grishnak make a great dragon. Actually think we're going to do that. And the great dragon is going to be named... Oh, perfect. Great dragon is going to be called... Annex... M. That is incredibly fitting. Giving the dragon anti-dragon? I don't know about that. Earth Ward, though. Send you to storage. I'm sure we can do something with Toucan. Okay, the only new option it gives me would be with Nimbly. Or if I leveled up Mukutu. Nope, I don't mind. Came to hang out as you play a different Dragon Quest Monsters game. That is completely fine. Welcome in. We're almost done here, though, so... Sadly, I won't be able to... How do I... how do I put that? I won't be able to... give you company for that much longer. We've already finished the main game story, and I don't plan on doing much post-game stuff today. So yeah, we're just doing some combinations for fun right now. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, which Dragon Quest Monsters game are you playing? We can make it jump. Oh, Sorsha and Kiba make a mimic, which we missed out on. Nice. Monsters 2, Kobe's Adventure, Magical Mysterious Key. Are you playing the original Game Boy Color version, or are you playing the 3DS one? The remake? Remake of no... yeah. Doing the remake. I've played the Game Boy Color version on stream before, and I also played the Tartarus Adventure one. Not Kobe, but the only real difference there is some of the monsters you can get. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, I really want to level up Annex and combine Annex with Trash. Okay, I think we're going to do the one combination I was already talking about. Remake is fun, you can custom create your starting monster. You may play the Joker's games, you have all three. Nice! It's going to be a while until I play the other Joker games, but they're only going up from here. Alright, let's do this one as our final act of the main playthrough. Shibibble our Buffalogre, and Alchemy our Demon-at-Arms. And we get Malroth, the final boss of Dragon Quest II. How fitting after we've already seen Atlas and Belial. And no Pazuzu. So our Malroth is going to be called Hox. Hox Malroth. That's just his first and last name. And since we've completed Attack Boost 2 with Alchemy, we now have access to Attack Boost 3. We're still going to keep Anti-Metal. And then, I don't know, Berserker or Agility Boost? Getting Helm Splitter immediately is nice. Also, you know, because one of the big things about Malroth in the original version of Dragon Quest II was that he had full heal. He gets the healer skill. I think since this one is more of an attacker, we're just going to stay on agility boost though. I don't know if maybe we should go Berserker though. Because going from Oomph into a Helm Splitter seems quite good. I think we're going Anti-Metal Berserker. And then what do we have left over in our... I don't think that's a good recommendation. I'm guessing the game probably prioritizes new monsters. But using our Belial to get a Dragern does not seem like a good move. I'll be honest. There we go. The final monster. How about a rank down? And what a rank down! From A to D. Another rank S monster, our first final boss. Hoxmelroth. Created from alchemy and Shabibble. A very fitting end to our journey here. And with that, I've managed to drag this out to about 2 hours. That's at least something, right? We're going to save again. And that will actually be it. Sorry, Skyhawks, that you came in right at the end. I hope you have fun playing the Dragon Quest Monsters 2 remake. But yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time joining me for our final trip into Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.